Hello all. I just wanted to show you some progress I've made on my US parachute force. Here we have the company commander and 2IC. We have the mortar platoon in command. Machine gun platoon in command. Three sniper teams. Commander for my first rifle platoon that's still busy. Commander for my second rifle platoon that's also been busy. And the commander for my anti-aircraft platoon, which as things are going are also still busy. And there we have my 5 bazooka teams. Now again, I think with a lot of my stuff, I just think they're coming out too dark. And I put on the gloss varnish, and then put on a wash. In this case, I use a black wash. But I just don't think I'm taking enough of the wash off of the, the sort of major parts and just leaving it in the recesses. I think I'm leaving too much wash on the major body parts. Unfortunately, I only have the one color of static grass, so the bases do look a bit sort of bland. I've added the sort of, I don't know, dead growth, dead foliage, whatever you want to call it, using some, what we have in this country, it's herbal tea. Not like normal tea, but it's a tea made from a plant that's unique to our country. So I've tried that just to sort of break up the monotone color of the static grass. On some of my other infantry bases I added some stones, but I didn't think they were really doing much for them, so on these I've decided to leave the stones off. Also on these, normally on all my other bases I used glued the figures to the bases and then covered whatever needed to be ground or sand or whatever you want to call it. I would cover with white glue and then sprinkle on sand, to build up the bases, to hide the figure bases, and to give it some sort of texture and some sort of relief, maybe the word, instead of just a flat base. But this time I did it differently, and I've seen all the other people that use all their different types of putties and pastes and various names for them. So in this time I used what I use for coating some of my houses that I build. It's a mixture of plaster Paris that's, the miscast when I've been casting plaster Paris and they fail. What I did, I keep all those failed bits and pieces and put them in a heavy plastic bag and crunched them up with a hammer, strained out all the powder, and mixed that powder with a mixture of white glue and water to a nice thick paste. And as I say, I use that for coating some of my buildings. And for these sets of bases, I decided to use that. So seems to have come out okay. I just hope it's going to stay on. Or if sand and glue should stay on, a sort of mixture, putty mixture based in glue should also stay on, but only time will really tell. Anyway, I'm just trying to waffle now, so Just another quick scan through the mortar platoon, machine gun platoon. Machine gun platoon is supposed to have 8 machine gun stands, but because this unit I only really had one blister of a rifle, rifle platoon, and I had a lot of extras and things that I bought on eBay, and observers and gun teams and bits and pieces that were going quite cheap. One thing, I don't know if you can see it on the other, but like on these, I think these were the sort of older scopes. I mean, the blisters that I bought for the mortar, I bought blisters for the mortars, machine guns, and anti-aircraft. Now, these mortars, and as I say, there's the command teams and observer teams and odds and ends that I got on eBay had the normal, flat helmets. Here's a sniper team that I sort of took from the infantry blister. On these you can see they've got the helmets with the bits of hessian or whatever they used to stick into their with the nets. The helmets with the nets with the hessian or whatever they used to stick into sort of make it more camouflage. So throughout this I've sort of got a mixture of older scopes or whatever you want to call it, with a normal blank helmet, and then some I've got with the helmet nets with the camo on. Sort of my thing is that maybe that a real unit like this, would have been made up of maybe veterans and new replacements, and maybe the older guys still had the old helmets. And then as the replacements came in, they came in with the newer helmets, with the helmet nets. So that's how I justify the difference. But what I've done is I've spread them out sort of as best I could. Like some of the units, like the anti-aircraft and the machine gun, all had nets. The majority of those pieces will be hits, but like the third figure on the machine gun base, the machine gun team, the two-man machine gun team will be the newer helmets, but like on this one, then the third guy, the commander or the spotter or whatever you call it, he's like on this one, he's got a normal helmet. Anyway, as I say, I'm starting to waffle. Anyway, guys, keep well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.